Hi everyone, and welcome to episode 17 of the APB podcast. Now this week's episode we're going to be looking at the in-game music tools that players have when they want to select what music to listen to, and of course to play out from their cars when they're driving around. But before we delve into that, because of all the overwhelming response we had to last week's episode, we had hundreds of questions flood into the APB inbox asking for a bit more information about the music studio. So we sat down with Roland Peddie, who is the audio lead here on APB, and he's going to give you a bit more information about the reasons we put a music studio into the game and sort of how we came up with the tools in the first place. So here he is.
Hi, my name's Roland Peddie. I'm the audio lead on APB. I'd like to tell you a little bit about the story of the music studio. So basically, it was initially conceived as an audio version of the symbol editor. We wanted to let players create audio expressions of their identity in the same way that you can with visuals, and also to subject other players to that when you kill them. So that's how the death themes came about. Initially they weren't just death themes, they were going to be played in a variety of situations, and you'll see them when you score the MVP on the mission, most valuable player. You'll hear your death theme in that situation too. Basically, when we were thinking about the death themes and implementing that feature, we realised that the music studio had a lot more potential than that. We wanted to explore the ways that we could let talented musicians express themselves even further. So we've let people create whole full-length songs with the music studio. They can play them from their vehicle. They can also play them in the social district from the audio display points. And that's where some of our longer-term ideas come in. I'm really quite excited about the concept of letting people perform live with the music studio. Obviously, that's a bit of uncharted territory for the online space. So, where we're letting players create songs and they can load them up in the music studio and tweak away to their heart's content live to the players who are brave enough to listen. All the features that you use with the music studio right now, like changing columns, creating a song from scratch, whatever you want to do, it all gets broadcast live. We're even thinking about letting multiple people do that at once, so some kind of online jam party mayhem. So yeah, I'd really be interested to hear your feedback about that. Is that something you'd be interested in doing? Have you got any particular feature requests? Basically what you see now is in the music studio is really the basic feature, and we want to expand it in the way that the community sort of directs us to. So yeah, basically the current vision is do something that allows players to feel like they're doing a real DJ performance. We've got some footage here of one of our artist program artists, and this is Far-Fletched. He's playing to a crowd here, he's tweaking all the dials and everything, and that's what we expect players to do. Create the track, tweak whatever parameters they want on the filters or the delays, or even add and remove notes and jump about within the song to create their live performance. Alright, thanks a lot for listening. Let us know what you think, and yeah, rock on.
So hopefully that gives you a bit more information on the music studio itself. Now next up, we're going to be taking a look at the music player. Now the music player is the system you use in-game to select the music that you're listening to while you're running around the streets of Samparo. Whether that's playing out of a car, or whether that's just on a pair of headphones while you're running around gunning down the opposition. The system itself incorporates Last.fm technology and allowing players to almost share music within the game. Now there's a lot of information in this video, so I won't ramble on about it now, but make sure you're paying attention because there's plenty to take in. Here it is.
So, in this video, I'm going to be taking you through APB's music playback feature. In APB, we let you completely personalize your soundtrack and share your music choices with your friends and your enemies online. You can import MP3s straight off your hard drive into the game, and to get you started with your music library, we have over 100 licensed tracks, ranging from respected acts like the Audio Bullies to up-and-coming artists through our APB Artist program, which, by the way, is still taking submissions, so if you're interested, send your track to artist.program@apb.com. So, when you're playing your music track in APB's music player, you have the choice of whether to broadcast it out of your vehicle to other players in the world, or to just listen privately on your headphones. These options can be found in the settings menu. I've chosen to broadcast my music out of the vehicle, so when we take a drive around the city, anybody who's nearby will hear my music. If they have the exact same track that I have, then they'll hear that track. If they don't, they'll hear something that's very stylistically similar. So let's take a listen to what that would sound like from someone else's perspective. The music's not very loud. That's because I've got a crappy little car. As you progress through the game, you can upgrade your amp and your speakers and make it sound much cooler, make people notice you. This guy doesn't have the exact same track that I'm playing, so our Last.fm based technology will choose something that's stylistically similar from his music library. And in case you're wondering, his on-screen HUD will show him whether he's listening to a substitute. So, I hope you have a lot of fun introducing Sanparo to your music.
Well, that's the music player in a nutshell. Hopefully you guys will get as much enjoyment out of it as we do. I know it's an exciting feature, so hopefully you'll do the same. Now, in the next episode of the podcast, we're going to be looking at the VoIP system that APB will ship with. It uses a lot of cool technology, so look forward to that. As ever, keep the questions coming to podcast@apb.com. We will be having a Q&A session at the end of this audio trilogy, so look forward to that. All that's left to say is whatever you're doing, keep safe and have fun. And we'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.